I always thought stories about ghosts were just that. Stories. Tales meant to entertain, to scare, to keep us from wandering into the unknown. But sometimes those stories are warnings. I learned the hard way when I decided to spend a night exploring the ruins of the Sutro Baths in San Francisco. What happened that night still haunts me. I need to share this with you before you decide to go there yourself. Sutro Baths, once a marvel of architecture and a beloved attraction in San Francisco, was built in 1896 by millionaire Adolphe Sutro. It was the world's largest indoor swimming complex at the time, featuring 7 different pools, each filled with water pumped directly from the ocean. But behind its grand facade, there were rumors, whispers of tragedy, death, and strange occurrences that never seemed to leave this place. Over the years, there were countless reports of drownings, accidents, and even suicides. Some believed the place was cursed. Others said it was haunted by the restless souls of those who died there. But those were just stories, right? It was late October when I decided to go there. I had heard the stories, but I was a skeptic. I didn't believe in ghosts or curses. Until that night. My friends and I had been talking about checking out the ruins for weeks. It seemed like the perfect place for an adventure. We wanted to see if there was any truth to the tales. But something felt wrong from the moment we arrived. As we approached the site, the fog rolled in thick and fast. The air was cold, colder than it should have been for a fall night. The wind carried with it a strange, salty smell, like something decaying. My friends laughed it off, but I felt a shiver run down my spine. I ignored it. We pressed on, flashlights in hand. We explored the pools first, shining our lights into the dark, murky water. There was something unnerving about the way the water moved, like it was hiding something just beneath the surface. We joked about seeing ghostly figures, but then the laughter stopped. I saw something. A shadow. I wasn't sure what it was at first. It moved so quickly I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. But then the others saw it too. A figure standing at the far end of the pool. It was just standing there, watching us. No face, just darkness. We backed away slowly, trying not to panic. But then we started hearing things. Faint voices, like whispers on the wind. A child's laughter, a woman's sobbing. But no one was there, just us and the shadows. I remembered reading about a woman in white who supposedly haunts the ruins, searching for her lost child. At that moment, I swear I saw her. A pale figure, barely visible through the fog, standing near the water's edge. She was looking at us, her face expressionless, her eyes dark and hollow. We ran. I don't know how far or how long, but we ran. I could hear my heart pounding in my ears, my breath coming out in gasps. But the sounds, the whispers, the footsteps, they followed us. It felt like the whole place was alive, like the walls were closing in. The air grew colder and the fog seemed to thicken with every step. We couldn't see more than a few feet ahead, and every time I looked back, I swore I saw them. Figures moving in the mist, shadows that shouldn't be there. We stopped to catch our breath, hoping we had outrun whatever it was. But then I saw her again. The woman in white standing just a few feet away. Her face was clearer now, pale and lifeless, her eyes staring right through me. She raised her hand, pointing at us. And then I felt it. A cold hand on my shoulder. I turned, but there was no one there. My friends screamed, and I knew. I knew we had to get out. We didn't stop running until we were back in the car, and even then, none of us spoke. The drive back was silent, each of us lost in our thoughts, trying to make sense of what we'd seen, what we'd felt. I don't know what we saw that night. Ghosts, spirits, something else entirely. But I do know this. There's something at Sutro Baths, something that doesn't want to be found, something that lingers in the fog and waits in the shadows. If you ever find yourself there, if you hear the whispers or see the shadows, leave. Don't stay to find out what's waiting, because some places are better left undisturbed. Thank you for watching another chilling tale on Havelpix Horror. If you enjoyed this video and want more stories to send shivers down your spine, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to be updated as soon as we post new content. Got a spooky encounter or an eerie tale of your own? Share it in the comments below or direct message us. Your story could be featured in our next video. We love hearing from our brave viewers. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and keep the lights on.